Hello everyone, my name is Amarion and welcome back to Elite Cameraman. There's some news apparently.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Even though we've yet to receive major news about episode 76, there is actually some crazy stuff going on in the Skibidi toilet community. First, Boom actually did a poll on his Discord server yesterday. This poll wasn't seen by many people, but it was real. And this might reveal to us when we'll be getting the next episode. So if you don't want to miss it out, watch the video till the end. Second, we have a Blood faking his DMs with Boom, but because he predicted the episode release date, he decided to double down and started acting like he talks to Boom until I think he said he was trolling from the start. Alongside this, we got Boom going around and commenting under channels and demanding them to delete their channels, which will be the main topic of our video because it does go deeper than it seems. Not only that, but after what happened with the Dom Studio and Boom beef, I guess Boom still hasn't fully let go of it because he replied to one of Dom Studio's comments with a crazy statement. And lastly, Boom secretly changed something in the merch store. And I think it might be a clue about episode 76, but that's not all because he also replied to one of the craziest questions from One More Animator and revealed who he actually simps for. I don't know how many of you are caught up with all this, but things really have been spicy.
I'm incredibly oblivious cause I'm stupid as heck.
Guess I should join in and start beefing with Simp Cameraman too.
No.
Blood's gonna get the smoke for real.
Not again.
If you don't want to miss out on future news, leaks, and episode analysis videos, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Anyways, here we go. Let's start with the drama that included mainly the YouTuber called Fame YT. I don't know how exactly this situation concluded or if it even did. So don't send anyone hate because of some internet drama. It really is not worth it. I think this person has already been banned from 99% of Skibidi Discord servers for spreading fake information. But what started this was a community post he posted before episode 75. As you can see here, he posted the leak we got of IKEA Cameraman about 10 days ago and said new leak of Skibidi Toilet 75 Part 1, release on June 24th. But if you check the top part, it says edited. He edited in a new sentence after the drama saying, just forgot to write prediction. But the thing is, if you checked his comments, you could literally see him reply to people who asked how he knew saying, nah, but I know, indicating that he had insider info. And right after this, another image started spreading around of him and an alleged Defuk Boom DMing on Discord. In this screenshot, Boom says, hello, Fame,
First of all, I don't think Defuk Boom would be so unprofessional about his literature. Look at this. Why is there a double dot for the O? U edits was W edit. Huh?
And Mr. Defuk, you my fan, you edits was W edit. You good editor? At this point, I was just laughing so hard because whoever made this fake convo needs to enroll to an English course to improve their faking conversation skills.
Agree.
Blood doesn't just butchers English, but this is not how Boom talks at all. Anyways, this got heated mostly after when One More Animator DM'd Boom about it and he said, this MF faking, which I think you know what it means. I did just learn how this situation ended while writing it, and apparently Fame did apologize to One More Animator, and that's really good on him. So if you were hating on Blood, just stop. People can make mistakes. But if anyone planning to do fake leaks in the future is watching this, just don't fake important information.
The truth will be revealed.
And double down on it for your own sake because people do get reeled up a lot.
And God will reveal your sins.
When it's about stuff you care about. Before I get into news about episode 76, we need to talk about the situation with Boom commenting under some so-called fan series videos. From what I know and what Boom told me, there are two specific people that are the main suspects, and I'm not even kidding. Just because I'm talking about this, they might strike my video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for my possible sacrifice. These people are so freaking disgusting because they literally striked one of the Spanish analysis channels called Ibio75 for talking about the topic. He sent me a screenshot of the strike and it's literally from one of the guys we'll talk about in a second. And it's for some reason on a live stream that was done months ago. From what we can understand, they are literally trying to target him just for talking about the topic. I don't know if we can do anything about the strike ourselves, but this is actually batshit crazy. I can't believe after more than a year of Skibidi Toilet, we still have issues of strikes and stuff. But what started this? Apparently, Boom actually commented under 2 videos from 2 different channels and said the same exact sentence on both. He said, "My agents have found out that you're part of the Content Farms Association, aka Telegram Mafia. Remove your channel, now." And bro, this message is just too funny. If you check the comments, it's everyone saying, "Remove your channel now," with shouting emojis. Blood actually has Green Cameraman working for him overtime, finding Content Farm channels. I'm not going to talk about their videos at all because I really don't know what they do, nor care, because I watched for 5 seconds and I almost fell asleep. It was simply shit. But if Boom is commenting this, he probably knows more than we do. And I think these people striking Ibio clearly shows what they are. Even Heart Gmod, who was the main character of the last strike arc, didn't go as far as to striking people who talk about it. If this video or any other videos of mine gets deleted, make sure to subscribe to know what's going on. I don't know how this issue will be dealt with, but it has to stop.
We will keep you alive,
right
boss.
Now, the first guy is called Charm No Sleep, and the second one is called Revival Aliens. But Blood keeps on changing his YouTube name, so I don't know if that'll hold true. And Charm No Sleep actually responded to Boom's comment, unlike deleting like Revival Aliens. He said, "I have always created videos on my own and have never used anyone else's work. I do everything myself, from creating the characters to developing the plot of the show, which is completely original. All characters are my idea and have nothing in common with yours. I have never been a member of your mafia, as you claim. I wrote to you on Telegram and sent you a link to my channel, but you just read the message and didn't reply. I have no idea where you got the information that I run multiple channels. I can record a video with my passport to prove it, or provide any other information if you need it."
Okay.
I can't really
He's
comment
trying to prove
on this
himself.
since I don't know anything about what's going on behind the scenes, but how is showing a passport prove anything? And saying, "All character are my ideas and have nothing in common with yours" is an absolutely crazy statement. I guess we...
Damn, he's trying to prove himself, but then he's like also throwing himself under the bus. He's like, "Yo, please don't kill me." Throws himself under the bus. "I'll prove it to you."
Do know that Blood at least has his delusion stats maxed out. I can't show you his series at all because I don't want to get bombarded with fake strikes, but bro just changes the toilets with some different objects and the hardware heads with different hardwares and calls it his ideas. I guess with that logic, I made the Iron Maid suit blue, and it's now my own original idea and character. I should start making Iron Man movies without Marvel's permission. Also, who in their right mind can say something like this instead of acknowledging the fact that he is 1,000,000,000% at least taking inspiration? Every other fan series channels that are well made acknowledges this, but for some reason every single one that do zero effort spam series say that they came up with it themselves.
Yeah, like damn, how lazy do you gotta be? Yeah, says me, the guy who's reacting to this beef and has no idea what's going on. I am so sorry. I just try to enjoy this.
Crazy, isn't it? Anyways, hopefully this situation gets fixed soon, and hopefully if any other people got striked by these bozos can get their strikes removed. Next up, we have another crazy comment from Mr. Boom himself, right before talking about 3 potential news about episode 76. If you guys don't know, there is a reaction channel called Hot Sauce Beats, and after the release of Skibidi Multiverse episode 39 part 1, he made his reaction as usual, but I don't think he expected what was going to happen next. Dom Studio does usually comment under a lot of multiverse content, and he did comment as usual and said, "Another W reaction. Steve can't be controlled now, but hopefully he can recognize his allies. Hopefully." Which is a fairly normal response from Dom, and you probably have come across similar responses from him over time in many videos after their series started picking up. But what Boom said next was just crazy. Just so you know, Boom almost never comments. But he replied under Dom's comment saying, "Blood never forgets to D-ride every reaction channel." Bro's got no chill when it comes to Dom Studio. I'm not going to go over the whole beef, but I don't think Boom likes Dom at this...
But this rivalry is kind of good, not gonna lie. I mean, they're competing against each other to make something much more explosive, to say the least.
Point. In episode 74, we even saw him put Easter's eggs of the multiverse characters where TV Daddy yeeted them off the table. I don't think Dom wants to stir up the beef, so I personally don't think it'll go anywhere, but if something does happen, I'll gladly cover it in a video. Next up, we have a change in the merch store and two other important info. It's been a while since I talked about this, but it was discovered the thumbnail of episode 74 changed at some point, and a secret text was written, but because YouTube compresses the image, it was actually impossible to read. At this point, the same image didn't have any text on the merch store, but sometime between then and now it was changed. But for some reason, it's still impossible to read the secret text. I hope we get to learn what it is soon. The next thing we got was a poll on Discord. Apparently yesterday, Boom made a poll. It says it was made by Crazy.mp4, but Boom did tell me that it was him who made it. So he probably asked Crazy to do the poll. The first option was more frequent releases with more part to episodes. And the second option was less frequent releases with less parts of episodes. And the first option won with a big margin. Which means Boom will most likely be doing...
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Because if you think about it, the parts... You split it up, you're able to have it more frequently, keeps people more engaged. And then when you put the full episode, you got the secret scenes, which is also insane. And it keeps people engaged. So that's technically quite good for Dafuk Boom. I mean, I get that his videos already get a ton of views and he gets good amount of money already. But this will help him like a lot actually, if you think about it. Separate parts and then extra full video. I think that will help him a lot. And also, I mean, like, makes sense, right? I kind of hope that he might get help to produce quicker soon, but he needs to know who he can trust as well. Because how will he know that they won't just leak it secretly or have someone that leaks it when they don't know? He has his own security standards, right? And yeah, that actually kind of makes sense, Plus, this one gets it more frequently. Everyone gets to watch every now and then. They can anticipate it for shorter time rather than waiting every week. Probably every week we'll have 2 instead of 1. So that kind of makes sense.
Multiple parts for the upcoming episodes. And we'll be uploading more frequently, hopefully, by splitting up the episodes into multiple parts. And it already has been 6 days since episode 75, so hopefully we do get some news about episode 76 soon. The next thing is actually really goofy, and I'm so glad I got my hands on this screenshot. One more animator asked Boom, which female character does Boom simp on? And instead of dodging the question, this blood actually answered. He said, she wasn't shown yet,
though.
Damn. Does this mean that there is actually a character Boom or maybe even the secret agent simps for? Maybe Blood is manipulating the whole world as secret agent because of his girl. I'm saying this because that's what I'd do for TV Woman for real. Anyways, at least we now know Boom is a simp too.
Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have someone that you simp for. Whether a girlfriend, a wife, or a fictional character. As long as it's not a child. Make sure to like and subscribe. And have a great day. Bye! Hey everyone. Okay, so this is the second part for the video. First part was news. Now we do this. I just saw the video, so I decided why not do it together.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Cameraman here.
Hello.
About 7 days after episode 75, we finally have some official leaks from episode 76, and they sure are crazy. And alongside this, we also have gotten an update on the merch store image with the secret text after a whole month of waiting.
Bruh,
after my video earlier today, the image on the merch store was updated once more. And now the secret text is finally readable.
Bruh, I couldn't even see anyways.
We have 4 leaks in our hands right now. But that's not all, because we also got some updates on the strike situation I talked about earlier today, and it is not good news. But the leaks that we've just received at least have brightened our days. And it does look like Boom is actually almost done with the episode because all these leaks are looking very crisp and, oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about. People were saying I was coping and yapping when talking about the chair, but I'm about to glaze it even more because it's fricking back. After TV Woman, my favorite character at this point is the chair.
Come on.
I'm truly the #1 chair.
Yeah, chair.
We'll talk more in depth about this later in the video. Also, before I get started, I want to respectfully thank YouTube for demonetizing my last video for using Dafuk Boom's name in the title and thumbnail. They literally didn't care, and I guess I won't ever be using Boom's name in the title thanks to YouTube's dumbass AI, Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
Well, to say the least, AI is still being worked on, and of course, it's not gonna be as reliable as actual humans because they don't have morality. Yippee! So they'll be cold-blooded. Oh, a child was forced to kill someone? Nah, guilty.
To support the channel. Anyways, here we go. This time the leaks were actually posted in a different way. Instead of Boom posting the leaks on the same platform, he decided to post one on Instagram,
of course,
one on the merch store, and one on Twitter.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think this happened before, but I guess he might start posting leaks on Twitter too from now on. When you decide to go and follow him on Twitter, make sure to follow me as well at EliteCameraman_ on Twitter. First, we'll talk about the secret text on the merch store. As you guys know, I already talked a lot about this image, but we can finally see what it actually says. If you zoom in, you can clearly see the sentence, "A common danger unites even the bitterest enemies." I think this clearly refers to what happened on episode 75,
okay, yeah, makes
and
sense.
maybe Boom didn't want to really show what it said to not spoil what's going to happen. Alongside this, since this text is on an image of Titan Cameraman with the Astro toilets attacking him, it might foreshadow the fact that Titan Cameraman will be saved by G-Man Toilet.
That
This
will
has
be
been
good.
the ongoing theory for a while, and as we get closer to the reveal of events after episode 74, it's looking more like it'll hold true. It also is still unknown when we'll witness these events, but with how the series has happened ever since episode 47.
Bruh, I just realized something. First of all, Max D, his universe, right? The Skibidi Saga, the people wear headphones, and then we find out that the noise the Skibidi toilets make drives humans insane and turn them into Skibidi toilets as well. So I guess he kind of foreshadowed it, either that or a coincidence. And also in the zombie universe, you know, by Monster Up, they work together because, you know, zombies. But also they kind of hate each other because Speakerman, I don't know, there's things happening a lot.
The 7th episodes of every 10 episodes has been crazy. Episode 47, 57, and 67 have all been huge and mostly reveal episodes. In episode 67, we literally saw the return of Titan TV Man after a long while. And it's likely that in episode 77, we'll finally witness Titan Cameraman's saving or his funeral. Which means episode 76 might be the final build-up after the big reveal. But if you guys have watched my last video, you'd know that Boom actually made a poll on Discord, asking if people want more frequent uploads with more parts or less parts with less frequent
We love parts.
And many people chose the first option. And I think that's why we suddenly got leaks only after 7 days from episode 75.
Let's go.
In these leaks, Boom wrote episode 76 part 1, which means episode 76 will at least feature 2 parts.
Again, I did say about the parts thing, you know, it's good. It has more hidden situations, and, you know, it really lets people have a second chance to look at it from either a different perspective or like a more hidden area view. You know what I mean? Because there's also gonna be secret scenes. Plus, that might be nice, you know?
And the leaks I'm about to show you look pretty crisp, so it might mean that we'll get the episode very soon. But before I show you guys these images, I need to talk about the strikes Ibio75 received from one of the channels that Mr. Boom tried to take down. As you guys know, I mentioned that Ibio talked about the wrongdoings of these channels, and apparently they striked him yesterday, but as if that wasn't enough, they striked him once again today, and it's likely that they'll try to strike a third time. It's still very likely that this guy might try and strike my video too, because I did talk about them, but only time will tell right now. To help, you can only spread awareness of this issue. These people...
Bro, I thought he was gonna quote Elite Clockman. Only time will tell.
From what I understand, literally hate Boom, and maybe even the series, but only use it as a tool to make money without any respect to the original creator. Anyways, it's time to move on to the actual leaks that were posted by Boom. The first leak we'll talk about is the large cameraman leak. Even though this leak doesn't seem like much, it at least shows us the current situation with the cameraman squads. The first thing we can notice is that he looks like he has a lot more composure, and his trench coat is a lot more cooler than the usual large cameraman, and it looks like the reinforcement cameraman.
He reminds me of Plunger Cameraman. Large Plungerman?
Are finally in the city regions, and not just the Skibidi bunker area. Also, I'm not sure if those were there before on other reinforcement large cameraman, but he has a device type thing on his right arm.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it might be a mini plasma shield that allows him to protect himself.
Yo, a tiny Titan cameraman. That's cool.
Bro, for real, looks like a mini Titan cameraman. With his fit.
I just said that.
Alongside this, we can also see a huge fire on the back, which we'll talk about in the next 2 leaks, because the situation around this place seems...
It looks like someone's giving a thumbs up. The fire looks like someone's giving a thumbs up. I don't know if I'm insane or not.
Kinda bad. As the next leak, we got something crazy. This leak was posted on Twitter, and after this, I think the chair simps are gonna double, because it looks like the freaking chair got an upgrade, bruh.
No,
I had to
what
double
the...
check, but I'm
Why?
99% sure the chair has actually been
chairman.
changed. No idea why, and I really don't know if it's even the same chair, but goddamn, this chair has even more aura. Even if the old chair and the new chair are not the same, they are 100% somehow related. There is just no way Boom is doubling down and
Wait, yeah, look, this one's a bit taller, this one's more stubbier.
posting 2 chair leaks in 2 different episodes. If that was
Interesting.
not the case, he wouldn't troll us like that.
Titan
If you
speaker
compare
man.
the old and the new chair looks like it's more wider and actually looks more stable because of its structure.
Yeah, I
What
just
is
said
it?
that.
My main guess last time was
Bro, how am I accidentally like saying random stuff that Elite Cameraman is going to say?
that it might be related to the secret TV man or the secret computer race character we saw for a brief second in
Yeah, what if they are invisible to us and then they are like just sitting there watching us battle and try to understand?
episode 74, and that
That's
maybe he
interesting.
has special powers that lets him shape shift or become invisible like the secret agent. There are also many people guessing that this is to do with the secret agent, but it's unknown what it's really about. My first goal when episode 76 comes out will be to find where this goddamn chair is. So far, we've seen it 3 times in the last episode, and now it's
Oh,
on
yeah.
a completely different field
1,
with a
2, 3.
completely different shape. But that's not all with this leak, because if you look behind,
Multiple
we can also
agents.
see a goofy, cameraman getting yeeted while burning.
Oh
No
shoot.
idea what blood was fighting, but if it's the next leak I'm about to show you,
Bye-bye.
the Alliance might struggle a lot this episode as well. In this last leak, it's not really clear what's going on, but we can clearly see an Astro toilet. If you look at his eyes being blood red and him having a helmet, we can pretty much confirm it's an Astro.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really know which type of Astro toilet this is because it's pretty zoomed in and not much can be seen, but it's likely that he
Watch it, I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be the one of the X-Wings.
is the one who is causing all the chaos. Or maybe he comes in right when the Alliance is fighting with the Skibidi toilets, which might cause another team up. If the events of episodes 74, 75, and 76 are happening all at the same time, it might help the whole Alliance to be more okay with a team up between the toilets because of everything happening at once.
Yeah.
And it would make more sense with the secret text boom put on the merch store. I don't know when we'll see the full team up of the toilets and the Alliance where they gang up on the Astros and probably still get obliterated because the Astros are way too strong. But I for real need to learn the secret of the chair soon. Otherwise, I'ma go crazy. And yeah, even if the toilets and the Alliance team up, I think they still would be on the losing side unless G-Man can actually get to finish his Titan body and has a proper plan to take them down. It truly will be hard journey. I also hope we get to see what happened with the humans in the Skibidi bunker because we haven't seen them since the full version of episode 73
It's been a
where
while.
Camera Woman met them. Either way, I'm really hyped for this episode and it looks like we'll be seeing it soon, so if you don't want to miss out on any news, make sure to like this video and subscribe with notifications.
I'm not gonna let him finish again because you guys know he's gonna say something so freaking out of pocket. But yeah, I feel like, you know, situations are complicated. I really don't think the humans would agree to the team up. I think the Alliance would with the toilets, but these humans won't, you know? Like, I mean, will they?